yet. Keep it tight. Friendly UAV inbound. Losing C.
So hardcore domination is back. Man, I love me some hardcore dom. What's going on, guys? Grey Disciple back with another gameplay. What'd you think about that opening clip? I think that was 7-man kill feed. Only in hardcore domination can you do something like that. I only reloaded, I think, after the 5th kill. I mean, if I was doing that in core, I'd probably get 1 or 2 of those kills before reloading. It's one of the things I love about hardcore domination. When I first started playing Call of Duty back in Black Ops 1, I never even thought about trying hardcore. In fact, I don't even think I knew what it was. It wasn't until Modern Warfare 3, towards the end of the life cycle of that game, that I started playing with it. And I remember going into a game, it was one of the first ones. I was running the MP7 with extended mags and a suppressor. I came up against the entire enemy team coming off spawn, and I killed all 6 of them without reloading. And it was at that point I knew that I was going to be a hardcore domination player primarily. Now, when a game first comes out like this, I usually start off in the core playlist, and then as it progresses and I learn the rotation of the map, the spawn points, you know, player tendencies, that's when I go into hardcore and I begin to apply what I learned in core into the hardcore mode. You know, one of the main differences between core and hardcore is not just, you know, the hit registration, how many bullets it takes to drop a guy. It's the fact that you're playing without a mini-map. So you always want to play core first, learn the map, learn the spawn points. When the enemy team's coming off spawn, you'll learn the routes that they normally take so you know where to choke them off. In the game, I'm running the Kuda again. I know I used it in the free-for-all. Believe me, I do use a lot more weapons in this game. My favorite weapon is the VMP, closely followed by the Weevil, and I'll show you some of those gameplays coming up here soon. On the Kuda, I'm using the reflex sight with the grip, perk loadout. I'm running Ghost, Sixth Sense, Hardwired, and Awareness. Awareness is a must-have. It's a game changer. You guys want to get better at this game, you want to get a higher KD, you need to run Awareness. Also, Hardwired. Watch every single kill feed or final kill cam in a game, and you'll notice that I would say at least 60% of the time the person's running Tracker. So if you're not running Hardwired, believe me, you're being chased down by somebody at some point in the game. Ghost, I mean, for obvious reasons. In hardcore, if a UAV goes up, you're going to get killed. You get pre-fired a lot. So by running Ghost, you really minimize your deaths. And yeah, so kill streak loadout in this, as you can see, I think I just got a Hellstorm on the screen. Kill streaks, let's see, UAV, Hellstorm, and Cerberus. That's Cerberus, man. Okay, real quick. If you use the Cerberus, I highly recommend that you control it. If you just let the computer do its thing, let it roam around the map, you may get some kills, maybe 1 to 3 kills, but man, you take control of that thing. I'll show you a gameplay coming up on, I think it was Infection. I took control of the Cerberus and I killed 12 guys in about 30 seconds. Whereas, I mean, if the computer, if the AI was doing it, I would probably got 4 of those kills before it was taken out. Another thing, just like the Talon, you know, if you're going to run the Talon, you're going to want to take control of it. I mean, if it just follows you around, you may get 1 or 2 kills, and that's even in hardcore where, you know, the hit registration is ridiculous. So far, yes, hardcore domination, I'm absolutely loving it. It's what I primarily play. Before it came out, I was mostly running free-for-all when I was playing by myself and not with my friends. I just, something about hardcore. You know, you go into the game, you put bullets on a guy, and they drop immediately. You don't have a lot of the BS stuff going on. The streaks work a lot better in hardcore. And then it's a faster gameplay. I'm able to do things that I normally couldn't do in a core game, like rush a spawn. Now, that's what I primarily do in the game anyways, is run around. But in hardcore, I have the confidence that if I come up against the entire enemy team, I can win. Even if there's 3 or 4 guys, I can win if I take them on at the right angle at the right time. And that's another big thing in this game. You guys want to have a higher KD? There's a couple of rules that you need to follow. Number 1, of course, your perks are really important. I highly suggest in this game right now running Ghost, Hardwired, and Awareness, and if you at all possible get Dead Silence as soon as you can. I know it's level 50, but when you go for your first carryover, I would actually suggest taking Dead Silence over Ghost, because you can get to Ghost relatively fast. And after the perks, you're going to want to run an SMG, excuse me. I see a lot of people running ARs and LMGs, shotguns. Listen, this game was built and designed around SMG use. They fire faster, they put damage down quicker, the time to kill is faster than most of the guns in the game. And if you're going to run in hardcore, you're going to have to use an SMG. There's no point not to, because the guns kill so fast as it is. Now, maintaining a high KD means a couple of things in Domination. Number one, don't ever run out into the middle of the map. And yes, that means going for B. If you want to go for B, you flank them from one side or the other, come up behind them and take B from their side. Number two, I never take the spawn flag. You know, when you start off a match and you're at A or C, run right through it, get to the enemy as fast as possible so they don't expect you coming. For the most part, what you're going to want to do is keep 1 to 2 walls around you at all times. You want one of your sides completely protected where you cannot get shot from. Okay, I know it's kind of confusing to say, but if you watch me play, you will notice that I'm always on the outskirts of the map, always with a wall on one of my sides. I will rarely ever run into the middle of the map because I want to lessen the ability for them to hit me at angles. So the more walls I can stay by, the less risk I have, and I can comfortably turn from side to side knowing that I can engage without fear of getting shot from the back. So constantly I'm moving alongside a wall, trying to keep 1 to 2 around me at all times. Some of the things you'll notice, now I believe I ripped this game right off the theater. So some of the things that I do in the game you won't be able to see. In hardcore, since you don't have a mini-map, one of the things you have the ability to do is go into the pause menu. And you can see the map. Now you can't see the enemies on the map, but you can see your teammates. And the rule in Domination is this: wherever your teammates are, chances are the enemy isn't. Okay? So what you'll see me do is sometimes I'll go into a corner and it looks like I'm not moving. Well, what I'm doing is I'm looking at the pause menu to see where my team is positioned, and then I'm turning, I'm going the other way. And whenever we do have a UAV up, what you'll see is as soon as the UAV goes up, I look at the map, I see where my teammates are, and I turn around and I go the other way. Always doing that. In any pub stomper slayer will do the exact same thing. I did not learn this on my own. I learned this from watching players like the Market J or X-Jaws. I remember X-Jaws talking about it all the way back in Black Ops 1. Fearcrats talks about it. If you ever check out iTemp, you'll see him do it as well. He'll always be saying something like, enemy or team, get away from me. And that's the whole objective. If you want to get a lot of kills and you want to maintain a high KD, number one, stay away from your teammates. Number two, stay away from the middle of the map and keep a wall on your side. In hardcore, if you're ever planning on getting into the hardcore mode, it all comes down to 2 things. How fast can you bring your weapon up, and how fast do those bullets come out of that gun. And so in this game, Black Ops 3, it's all going to come down to that SMG. Do not, I repeat, do not use an LMG in hardcore. As much as you may think they're overpowered, do not use it in hardcore. It's overpowered in core, not here. Also, ARs, you'll get outgunned over and over and over by an SMG in hardcore. One of the other things for guys going for camos, highly suggest hardcore for camos. Much easier to get headshots. Any gun, pretty much one-shots to the head in the game. That's pistols, shotguns, SMGs, an assault rifle. 1 bullet to the head's going to kill them. So if you're going for headshots because you want to unlock all those camos, definitely hardcore is the route to go. Alright, coming up next in some of my future videos, I'm going to go into a little bit more about how to maintain a high KD and hold it. I'm going to talk about some lag issues in Black Ops 3, and there are some things that you can do to get away from it. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions, leave me a comment. If you like the video, let me know. Subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.